And something you and I are not familiar with are tide changes. You ever had to deal with that?
I've not had to deal with that. No, I'm a Midwestern type of guy.
Yeah, exactly. When I moved, you're from
Indiana originally, yeah.
Right, Indiana, and via Nashville.
Right.
When I first moved out here from Nashville, they were talking to me about doing the weather forecast and doing tide changes, and I'm like, oh, no, is that a detergent? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, it doesn't take long to get used to the beach. You've been here since last night.
Right. It's you know, it's kind of cool, but it actually warms up in the morning. I mean, we were roasting this morning, getting out on the beach, and getting our, toes in the water, and the rain or the sun was coming down pretty hot. Actually, there was a lot of surfers hanging out, waiting to catch some waves. So it's pretty cool.
Exactly. We'll have to get you back down here during the summertime, get you in for a show. We're working on our 20th anniversary, so we've got to get some folks together for the 20th anniversary birthday.
Yeah. When do you plan on doing that?
We have no idea.
Okay. Well,
you know how it's radio.
We'll come down.
Yeah, we'll have to get you involved in that. So you've been out doing the radio tour.
Right. Yeah, we just started actually. This is the second visit.
Really?
So we're excited, yeah. And this is the first time we've been to North Carolina, so
well, that's awesome.
Pretty neat. Nags Head's awesome.
Love to get a hold of a new artist before they're all media coached and groomed and told not to say, certain things. Remember, we had some young guys in the studio. I was in working one time. One of them was sick with the flu on the bus. The other one could hardly talk, and the third one was well enough to sing. They all three were suffering from cold, and the lady was working with them thought they might never get the radio tour off the ground because it had such a terrible start, and they had trouble getting a single out to begin with. But Rascal Flatts went on and kind of worked through the bugs, and I think they did all right.
I'd say, yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your upbringing.
Yeah. Well, I was born in Danville, Indiana, and we moved to Minnesota, and then down to Texas, and back to Indiana. That's where I finished high school. Went to college at Purdue University, and sang in the Purdue Varsity Glee Club. Traveled the world singing. And realized when I was singing in college that I wanted to sing music for a living.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
So I started writing songs, and I had a degree in agricultural sales and marketing, so I got a degree and took my first job. I still work for Syngenta Seeds, selling corn and soybeans in Indiana. And but all the while I've been writing music and recording and trying to get out on the road playing, shows every weekend. So.
Have you always had a country influence?
Pretty much. I was pretty much raised on Alabama. Mom had Alabama playing in the car all the time, driving back and forth down the road, and so I got, a chance to listen to all the harmonies, and then really more influenced by Johnny Cash and Elvis. Kind of as I got older, I started getting into some of that music as well. The
more you talk, the more I like you. You're a likable guy anyway, but when you start thinking about your roots and the kind of music that was influenced and things like that. Now, there's a young lady standing just off to your right there who's nodding her head about your growing up and that kind of stuff. She knows a little bit about
she's my little sister, Lauren. Yeah. She sings harmonies. She's a great singer, too.
Yeah, well, that's fantastic. How do you find Nashville? You like it all right?
I love Nashville. When I was growing up in the Midwest and you're trying to do country music, there's not a whole lot around, as far as resources. And, it's kind of like, oh, well, you got to go to Nashville. Well, that sounds really intimidating until you go there and you meet the people there, and everybody's really kind, and you find that they have all the same interests that you do.
Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, it's really cool how tight the community is and how much everyone's connected.
It's a really small town for being a big city.
Yeah,
it really is. Listen, I don't want to mess around anymore, man. I want to hear some music.
All right, man.
What are you going to play?
This is the single we're promoting right now. It's called My Best Friend's a Girl.
Right, and tell us a little bit about it. Did you write it?
I didn't write it actually, and I didn't write a lot of these songs that are on this record. I do write, and I've been writing on Music Row with some great writers. But this song was pitched to me, and it's talking about the kind of the new twist on a male-female relationship. It's talking about a girl that's 5'4" and fun to kiss, and you kind of get drugged down to Disney World in the process, and it just kind of made me think of my wife. We went down to Disney World right after we got married, and she kind of drugged me down there. I didn't really want to go, but I don't know. So when I was pitched this song, I heard it and I was like, this is me to a T, man. I got to do this song.
Well, let me hear it. Yeah, play it for us.
Here we go. My Best Friend's a Girl. My best friend's got 50 pairs of shoes, spends an hour at the store looking for a shampoo. My best friend hates it when I cuss, won't drink beer, go fishing that much. My best friend knows nothing about guitars, don't get into poker, smoking big cigars, never checks the oil in the car. She's 5'4" and fun to kiss, the one I wanna hang out with on a Sunday when it's raining. We'll just lay around and love all day. I can talk to her about everything. She can talk me into most anything. Even run me down to Disney World. Yeah, my best friend's a girl. My best friend hates the freckles on her nose. She's as pretty as it gets and doesn't even know it. My best friend can be stubborn as an ox and go and leave a little love note in my tackle box. And lately, been talking babies quite a lot. She's 5'4" and fun to kiss, the one I wanna hang out with on a Sunday when it's raining. We'll just lay around and love all day. I can talk to her about everything. She can talk me into most anything. Even drug me down to Disney World. Yeah, my best friend's a girl. She tells me when my pants don't match my shirt. She's seen me at my best, loved me at my worst. She's 5'4" and fun to kiss, the one I wanna hang out with on a Sunday when it's raining. We'll just lay around and love all day. I can talk to her about everything. She can talk me into most anything. Even drug me down to Disney World. Yeah, my best friend's a girl. My best friend's a girl. I sure love you, girl.
Very nice. Very good. Wow, that's right on impressive.
Thank you.
I love it. I love the hook in there. It's a great song. Now, who wrote that for you?
That was Will Nance, John Edwards, and Cherie Austin.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's a very talented song.
Yes.
When did you first pick up a guitar?
I actually started playing guitar my sophomore year in college, so I probably wasn't until I was 22 when I actually started playing. And I could sing well, but I wanted to try to find a way to accompany myself, you know, with when I'm just out and about. So I just started learning how to strum. I taught myself to play, got online, looked at chords, tried to find songs that I knew the chords to, that I could kind of, you know, pair it up.
So you taught yourself?
Yeah.
I could never do that. Dude, I do well to play the radio. I couldn't never teach myself. I took guitar lessons for a little while, and I really stink at playing the guitar. Well, we'll talk more about you when we come back. You got a minute to hang out?
Yeah, man.
All right, man. We're going to have him hang out here for a little bit. Listen, go on our Facebook page, Fans of Dixie 105.7. There's a link there to Levi's page. Go and check out the music. You can there's some stuff you can download there and listen to, kind of thing. And when we come back, we'll have you play some more for us.
Sounds good.
Got a group called the Band Perry who are just red hot right now. Going to be out on their first headlining tour, the first part of next year. Unbelievable! This band is just blowing up. Here they are with all of your life. Dixie 105.7. Good morning.